everyone, welcome back to our 100-day challenge. Yeah, so yesterday was a bomb as far as location. You couldn't even see what I was doing. It was just me doing something. I could have been making the bed, you know what I mean? And you couldn't see Richard at all. So we're going to go back to the way we were, where I lift up stuff and show you as we go until we can figure something better out. So sorry about yesterday, but at least you got to see the end product. So today I've got this journaling magazine, and I've been just kind of perusing through some of my old mags just to get some, you know, ideas and stuff. And inside they had a free page to use in your art journaling, and it looked like this. Kind of like that. Follow your dreams. It had these words. So I cut it in half, and I'm going to use one of them on my page. I don't even know which one I had down there, but it doesn't matter. And then I'll save the other one for another day. And I just want to play around. We went to Delta Art Supplies today, which was so much fun. And then we bought a few things. I bought some spray, this spray. I sprayed it on a bag, and I found the dilution spray was much better, but we'll see. I haven't played with it. I never have neon paint, so I bought some neon pink. And we bought, what else did I buy? Oh, I have gelatos, and understand that the Tim Holt Distress crayons are very similar, Ranger Distress, so I tried one of them. I just want to try one compared to the gelatos and how they work with water and all that. And we bought a whole bunch of the mini pit pens for drawing and sketching. So I'm just going to do kind of a garden scene over here. Richard, what are you doing?
I'm doing a tree that we took when we were in Salt Spring Island.
Yes. Wasn't that right at the bed and breakfast when you walked out of the door? This beautiful forest of these huge old trees. It was awesome.
Yeah, it's a rainforest kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so we'll be back with updates because yesterday was not that great. So we're learning, so sorry about that. So that's what it looks like, kind of up close. See, it's very kind of Monet watercolor-ish. And the reason I was using that cellophane thing is because I can't find my plain acrylic block, and I have this one. It's just too wobbly. This guy, it doesn't work. This one. So I thought, let me try that. So yeah, it's kind of fun. Just play around with it, and you just have that. And so in the centers, I'm going to put yellow, and I'm going to try the Tim Holt crayon, the gelato. So here's what I've done so far. So I took the, what are these called? Gelatos, and the greeny part is the Distress crayon. Only difference I can find is one is more creamy to the touch than the other, but they do the same thing. So I use those in the centers. The others was watercolor crayons on that plastic thing like I showed you. And then I just went in with my brand new Pit pen, love a new pen, and just started doodling around the circles. And then those circles were already on the page already, so I started doodling on those. And now I'm going to try out my new, oh, let's see what Richard's up to. Can we see? Oh, pretty. So he sketched that beautiful tree. And then he's just starting, he's colored in with watercolor crayons, and he's just starting now to add the water to the watercolor crayons to blend it. Isn't that pretty? Gorgeous. There you go. My Liquitex paint marker. I love playing with this stuff. And I the journaling, I want to show you the journaling magazine. It's right here. So if I move it, everything's going to fall. But it is the... What edition is this? 2016, July and August. So the picture on the cover is very similar to what I'm doing, but not the same, which is the beauty of doing this stuff, you know. And I think it's probably because the background paper is the same paper that they used, and I'm doing flowers and they did flowers, you know. So, yeah, you learn from people, you know, and it's fun. So I'm going to use this pen. Don't even know what the even heck's gonna... Oh, look at that. It's like, it's paint. The only thing I've had similar to this is a big pen, and it just never worked for me. So I'm gonna go play with this and add it to my page. I know I want to sort of whiten up in here where the where I glued the page on to my book. Well, almost like you would with gesso. I'm gonna try that. Oh yeah, that works great. These are cool, people. Where have I been? Okay, be back. Okay, so here's my page so far. I'm having fun. Oh, I found these buttons in the $1.50 bin. Where are they? At Mike's. And aren't they pretty? And I actually stuck them in my toolbox because I knew I would use them for art journaling. And so I put them in my little garden here. Then I just went around with a pen. And then I just colored in some leaves. And I'm just going to draw in some lines, some more doodle lines with my pen. And then I'm going to put my journaling all the way around the page. And Richard is, let's see what he's up to over here. Can you see? Isn't that pretty? And that's watercolor crayons, right?
Mixture of watercolor and pencil crayons. And pencil.
Cool.
Layers. Layers. I'm doing layers.
Yay, Richard. All for the layers. Let's hear it for the layers.
But only in colors.
Yeah. Not like cray.
Not actually.
Yes, so... This is quite pretty to me. It's soft compared to these last few pages have been really, you know, bold. Well, this one was soft. My lily. That was pretty. It's fun to go back on these. I cannot believe we're on day 17. Can you, Richard?
No, Deanne. Who said that?
Deanne.
Yeah,
she was amazed.
Yeah, she said 17 already.
Because you guys have been doing this every day for 17 days. Yeah, it's pretty good. Over 2 weeks. So here is my page. I love, and highly recommend this Liquitex paint marker. And they come in lots of colors. I love it. Love it. I love the way it does borders. It did the white splatters on there, if you can see them. I don't know if you can even see them on camera. Yeah, you can. There's some right by that button there, and some here. And I just absolutely am in love with that marker. And of course, I love my Pitt pens. I always have. I like my buttons. So I just went around. Oh, I didn't mention that I took a little stamp I just had. It was this one. I don't even know what set, if it was even from a set. Look like that. And I just put it in the center of 3 of the flowers. And, oh, I shaded in some here just to give it a little bit of, you know, shading. And then I wrote my quote all around the page. And I always think it's funny how when you go to write a quote all around the page, and it just happens to always fit around the page. So it says, I always thought loving someone is the greatest feeling, but I realized that loving a friend is even better. We sometimes lose people we love, but we never lose true friends. So that's what it says. So I love that. And I love my friends. And I love you guys for watching. So isn't that pretty? It's very soft. So yeah, you know in your Somerset magazines, and they have those free journaling papers, they give them to you to pull out to use. They're great. I have honestly never used one before, but I really liked it because it just added that little text in the back, and it had purple marks already, and I added kind of my marks, and it just sort of kind of goes. So that's my little funky flowers in my funky friend garden. What's that song? Friends are like flowers in the garden of life. Oh, and then I added my little black dots. See them? Very finely. And then instead of doing wiggle, 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 dash, 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 because my girlfriend, you know who you are. You were laughing about that. Now it's line, squiggle, dash, 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 line, squiggle, dash, 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 all the way around. And I put those little squiggly lines too, kind of around here. It's like a line, and then you squiggle, and then boom. It's almost like handwriting, but you, like how little kids handwrite when they don't know how to write. So that's my page for today. And then Richard is still busy putting his text down. What are you writing? Is it about Salt Spring Island?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's about the wilderness. It's called, well, I'll read it to you.
Okay.
No?
So he's not, no, when you're done. He's not quite done. So when he's done, he will close us out for today. And I hope you guys could see much better today than it was yesterday. I really apologize for that. So I will see you tomorrow, and Richard will see you in a second.
Okay, everyone. Here's mine, and here's the tree that I took when we were in Salt Spring Island. And I thought of putting a verse by it that represented the wilderness and something like that. So here it is. It's Isaiah 35, 5 and 6, and it says, "At that time the eyes of the blind will be open, and the eyes of the deaf will be unstopped. At that time the lame will leap like a deer, and the tongue of the speechless will shout for joy. For waters will burst forth in the wilderness, and streams in the desert plain." Thanks for watching, and thanks for the compliments you guys have been giving us. See you tomorrow. Bye.